What's up, Joe fans? Mr. 1013 here with another review. This time we're going to check out G.I. Joe Classified Series figure number 199, the Cobra Hydro Viper. This was an exciting reveal. Couldn't wait to get this one in hand. I like the detail that they put into this figure. There's one thing I wish they would have did, and we're going to talk about it as we look at the figure. But other than that, let's get right into it. So, right off the bat of jump, let's take a look at that head sculpt, man. Looks really clean right there. I'm loving the eyes and the detail in it. When you don't have his, let me focus back up. When you don't have his helmet on, and the helmet is a replaceable head sculpt and not like a mask to go over. I think they stated that the tooling would be too large or something to actually put over his head, so they had to make a separate head sculpt, but I'm cool with that. And we'll take a look at that when we get to his accessories. But this head sculpt under or his head sculpt without the mask looks really good, man. If you want to display him without it, getting ready to go into the battle, so you can have a couple if you're troop building this guy. I'm not. You can swap out the heads and everything, but they did a really good job of the detailing without it. Some nice detail on the pad as well. We got a red hose coming down here, whole red purple aesthetic. Got the red cords, red heads coming down here, a darker purple over a lighter purple just to get some separation. We got the nice red and black pops of color right there. I like the detailing on the inside of the guns. I like the gauges with the yellow on the yellow highlights, yellow digital screens. We got the red pouches to go around the waist. We got that dark purple to match the vest and that same texture to match the holster for the knife. Also down here for the harpoon gun as well. And then we have some nice red hits at the bottom, and again some very nice textures that they use to just bring the whole figure together. Articulation wise, you get the full 360. You got the butterflies on there. Arms go up, pinless, double jointed elbows and knees. Figure feel real good, real flexible right out the box. No sticking, no issues with that. We got it cut very low at the mid calf or under the calf, like so. Ankles, rockers, pivots, hands have articulation as well. Under the vest, is this one solid piece? It is. It's kind of like this. It's a separate piece here. It looks really close because it's really fitted to him, but he does have the ab crunch under there, so you still get like a little bit of bend. You only get some bend right there, but I don't think you can bend at the abdomen. So there's that. Other than that, pretty good. What you expect from your classified. You get the thigh cuts, drop hinge, all that good stuff that you would expect from classified. Now, what I was saying is that I wish they had. He has one hand that's the trigger hand, and then he has a hand that's just open. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have got a couple of different hands for this guy. Just you want to hold the harpoon gun, you want to hold the knife, but he's stuck with this one open hand. So there's that, and again, one trigger hand, one open hand. I wish we would have had another hand that we could swap out with this guy. Other than that, let's get into the accessories. So, of course, like I said, he comes with an alternate head sculpt versus a mask, and this is really, really good. The detail that they added on this, the textures, the paint, looks really good. The eyes with that yellow, the black eyes with the yellow pupils look really good. It's piercing through there. Really clean. Got the hoses that are attached. So these aren't pinned. They are actually attached into the side of the mask right there. And these smaller, there we go. We'll see where these pin, or if they do somewhere on the backpack maybe. But again, this is a peg, so we can remove his head and put that on there. So we're going to take a look at that. He comes with the backpack, and again, all black. This is a very nicely detailed backpack, and I wish we had some of that extra paint, because you got the gauges right here. They just look like they're empty. All black, it just loses its depth. You know what I'm saying? It just like the smaller tube could have been red. You know what I mean? We could have had the yellow on the gauges right here, some silver paint on the top of the canisters. It could have been a lot done with this, man, because like I said, this is a very detailed backpack, and with it being like all matte black just kind of takes away from it. You know what I mean? So there's that. He comes with the Stingray. Got some nice little paint gradient down there. Looks really good. Got some red paint on the eyes. Nice little piece. No real articulation to it. Just, you know, plastic, solid. There's that. Then again, he comes with his knife. He comes with his harpoon gun. No articulation on that. This is all one piece. And then he comes with his fins. And I believe these feet fit right over the feet. Very nice detail again on these as well. So, of course, this is where all the money went. That's why we didn't get no paint on the backpack. some nice paint on there as well. Again, nice texture, nice mold. And again, these pop on right over the foot. Had peg holes if you got stands as well. So, let's take a look at Hydro Viper. Let's remove the head sculpt. Looking for the pop. There it is. And we're going to pop this one. And mine will be displayed with the head sculpt on, because Hydro Viper wouldn't be Hydro Viper without it. So there it is. Looks really good right there. Let's go ahead and pop his. So they do got the left and right. Let's see if we can get it. You see the R in there? So you do have the left and right in there. So this should slide right in. Let's see, move it down a little bit. Yep, like so. Bang. And that's pretty easy, pretty flexible. Plastic right there, fit right over the heels. You got the big fins on them. I'm sorry, the big I can't think of it right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's go back to the backpack, see how this fits on here. The flippers. There you go. Fits really good, and I like it how it contours his back. Of course, we love that it's not sticking out, so that is a very nice job. It's nice and snug right there. So those hoses that are on the mask, they have pins on the sides right here. Pop that in, and you can pop that in. And these are longer, so we did the airtight video, and they were shorter hoses that pinned into his backpack, but we have longer hoses on here. And since these are a little bit smaller, you gotta kind of work these guys in there. But I mean, you get it. A lot more range of motion with a longer cord right there, so you have some articulation where you could actually turn his head without it popping out the side of the mask. I'm sorry, popping out the back here. And let's see, got a spear gun or harpoon gun that goes right there. And he has his knife that goes back here. I don't think it matters. I think it's just solid enough to where you can pop it. But the boat has the blade, so has the angles on there. But I think it'll pop in right there. And here he is, kitted out, man. Looks really good. Looks really good. Let me get a full shot of him. Fully kitted out. Let's take a look at Hydro Viper's card. I'm sorry, his box art. So here it is, Cobra logo. Hydro Viper. Nice shot of Hydro Viper on the side with the Stingray. Fully kitted out. $199. Nice shot of him in the water with the harpoon gun with the open hand. Wading the water. We got a shot of the backpack down here and the up close of the head sculpt. On the side we got his icons down here. Another shot. Hydro Viper QR code and back to the front. So that's pretty much it for Hydro Viper. A solid figure in this wave. Yeah, I have no complaints. A beautiful upgrade. I don't know if we'd get a retro carded version of this guy. Would he be needed? I don't think so. This looks pretty solid. Again, I appreciate you guys for checking out another review. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next review. Peace.